So, correct me if I'm wrong, this is a Mustang first dual intake.
This is a Mustang first
Dual throttle
from the factory.
Wow, from the factory, guys.
Yes.
Mustang first, 5.0, 4th gen, dual throttle body, dual chlorine. Some people would just have one throttle body but coming. But this is, if you come over here and take a look, the electronics are here. This comes in. Now, what's the advantage to doing something like this?
You ever have a deal so good it slaps you in the face? Well, this is that deal. Once the limited spots sell out, the giveaways are over, and we call you live. So go to On3 Supply now and get entered.
All right, guys, now it's time. It's time. We talked about the looks. We talked about the interior. Now it's time to talk about the power of the S650 2024 Mustang. I'm so excited because we're going to talk to Eddie Kahn and talk about what? The 4th gen 5.0. You all know we love the 5.0 here on the Mustang StangMode channel. Now we got a 4th gen. Let's talk to Eddie about it. All the power, all the performance. Let's go. It's time. We talked about the looks. We talked about the interior. Now it's time to talk about the power of the S650 2024 Mustang. I'm so excited because we're going to talk to Eddie Kahn and talk about what? The 4th gen 5.0. You all know we love the 5.0 here on the Mustang StangMode channel. Now we got a 4th gen. Let's talk to Eddie about it. All the power, all the performance. Let's go. Okay. We'll do that. We'll do the intro one more time with that, and then we'll get Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ready? 3, 2. All right, guys, we saw the S650 Mustang. It is gorgeous. Interior, amazing. But you know what we like here in the StangMode channel? We like power. And who we're gonna talk to about the power of this new S650 Mustang? My man here, Eddie Kahn, thank you so much. He is the engineering manager of the new Mustang. But we got a 4th gen 5.0.
Yes, sir, we do.
I think that's behind us. Let's talk about it.
Behind it.
That thing looks crazy. What we got, like
Isn't it? When you
2
open the
horns
hood-
here? What's going on?
When you open the hood, I mean, it's unmistakable, right?
Yes.
You know, so it comes with the segment first, dual throttle bodies. It's a twin, 80 mils, 12 size of the body, and then it was going to come with a dual air induction system, which you can see the 2 filters on both sides and 2 inlets, which basically comes right into the fascia and gets all that air inside this engine, which improves the efficiency,
Okay.
reduces the losses, and also in return for it, you have a better mix of fuel and air ratio, and you basically generate more power.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, this is a Mustang first dual intake.
This is a Mustang first
Dual throttle body.
from the factory.
Wow, from the factory, guys.
Yes.
Mustang first, 5.0, 4th gen, dual throttle body, dual chlorine. Some people would just have one throttle body but coming. But this is, if you come over here and take a look, the electronics are here. This comes in. Now, what's the advantage to doing something like this?
It's basically, you will have all that visceral power immediately. You will have the lot less losses in the system. So we all love the acceleration of the Mustang and of the V8, and I think that will just go to the next level.
We're not talking numbers yet, but just looking at this, guys, with 2 intakes, 2 throttle bodies, I'm gonna tell you right now, this bike might be one of the most powerful, naturally aspirated motors ever to come in a Mustang. I know we had 350 with the 5.2. I don't want to mess up my Shelby fans over here, but I'm saying as far as the 5.0 is concerned, this is pretty cool. And you can see it has a new cover here with the intakes. Now, what went into this design was just...
No, we did change the design because we wanted to make sure, and Chris can maybe more talk about it, we wanted to make sure we give the view of the engine itself, but just give enough, dressing around it to hide it. But another cool element that I want to talk to you about of this engine is also the steel oil pan.
Oh,
so it
okay.
will be offered with a steel oil pan
Steel oil pan.
with a better oil aeration.
Okay.
So you want to make sure that as with the efficiency and the cooling of the engine, the oil pressure is extremely important to make sure as you maintain through that.
What's the compression on this? It's 11 to 1?
It's still the same compression.
Direct
yes.
import injection?
Correct.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah. Other thing that we did do is changes to the left side of this manifold design for the better flow and clearances.
Come around here and take a look. Oh yeah, I definitely see that.
Yes.
So, to wrap up the 5.0,
Yes.
we got dual air intakes, dual throttle bodies. We're not talking power yet. It's going to be a lot. What else is there? We said the compressor is the same. Anything else?
Those are all the great things that
Okay.
we did with this motor.
Wonderful.
That we recycled. And not to mention, with the cooling system we redesigned also for the new generation Mustang. So with this engine, we'll be accompanied by a cooling system. We will have 2 different levels of cooling system. If you have a performance package or if you have a non-performance package. Performance packages will come with a larger radiator. It will come with auxiliary oil cooler, so you will have to put a lot more oil.
Sure.
In a system, but you know, we need that,
Oil's
right?
good. Oil's good.
Oil is
It's never
good,
enough.
right? And also you'll have a larger fan, which
Okay.
we've not done before. So yeah, it'll be better cooling and more powerful motor that we're looking forward to.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate
pleasure.
the opportunity. We look forward to eventually when the time is right to drive these. They look good. Imagine how they drive. So that's S650 5.0. And lastly, the 2.3, is that the same or?
It's also next generation
Oh,
motor,
okay.
and as you can see, it has so many more changes. It's
Okay.
almost a new engine with where we touch the pistons, the rods, the camshaft.
Oh wow, this is
The
overhaul.
fuel- This is fuel delivery system, all new air induction system, electronic turbo.
Wonderful,
That's
wow.
something that we have not done. So electronically controlled turbo. So I think all that stuff is really make this engine is also a more accelerating power plant.
Boy, I tell you what, we've got some treats coming up here for the new S650 Mustang. Not only a 4th Gen 5.0, a 4th Gen EcoBoost. All right, guys, that wraps it up for now. Next time, hopefully, we'll be driving them. Appreciate you.
Oh, my
Thank you,
pleasure.
sir.
That was
Appreciate
fun.
it. All right. That wraps it up for the motor, guys. Stay tuned for our next S650 24 Mustang video.
You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me but bright. I give it all that I got. I give it all that I got. Take a quick glance at the watch. Checking the time on the clock. Get over, start taking my shot. I give it. In my eyes, you see the passion inside.
Come on! Check out this speed! Check this thing out! You had no idea. Show was over.
No.
What are we looking at, man?
Jerry, this is Dark Horse. First of its name. First new performance series in more than 2 decades. A new chapter in the storied racing history of Ford Motor Company and Mustang. Its name is indicative of its design and its aspirations. Its demeanor, absolutely sinister. Dark Horse is for the enthusiast who wants purebred force of nature.
All right, so you talk about nature, but this is this is absolutely supernatural is more like it, but I want all the details. Come on.
Yeah, we turned up the volume on everything that mattered. Striking visual cues, countless hours of iteration between our engineers in the studio to get everything right for high-speed handling, reduced drag, cooling, all essential. Driver-focused interior is capped off with serialized badge, drive modes, track apps right at your fingertips. Talking about the exterior, you're going to see the pony in your rearview mirror. But unique fender and deck lid badges are going to be a subtle indication of what just blew past you.
Let her know. Dark Horse, peace. All right, under the skin, what do we have? So what's under the hood? What's the heart?
I like to talk about engines.
Let's do that. Let's go.
Still got engine. It starts with the most powerful Coyote ever, targeting 500 horsepower. 500 horsepower! That is mated with a tried and true manual transmission from Tremec that's evolved from our GT350 and Mach 1. We have some fans. Chassis, tied down with the Magnaride with next generation controls and absolutely designed to stick to the road. Our team lived at the racetrack, spent hours turning every knob turned to 11. With the available handling pack, this is the absolute most capable 5-liter yet.
Yeah, little applause there. There you go. So the question to you, Ed, is: did you find yourselves and the team saying like, "Hey, what if we took it further? We've already done all this. Let's do more."
Come on, man. Well, actually, that's exactly what Ford Performance does. Actually, we did more than just ask. What do you think, folks? Would you like to see more?
Yes!
All right, let's take a look.
All right, guys, we're here with Ed Krenz, the chief engineer for the S50. Talk to me about the Dark Horse. How did this come up? This is a whole new, what's cool to us Mustang people. We're released the Mach 1 Bullet, 330, 500. What happened with the Dark Horse? What is that?
So, as we knew we were going to do a performance brand, and we may reach back into, that history again in the future, right? But those brands have such deep meaning, and they're very specific expectations, right?
Yeah.
We wanted a little bit more freedom. What would we do if we weren't necessarily constrained by our history, right?
Makes perfect sense.
So we decided a couple of years ago, let's introduce a new brand.
Love it.
And then it was, 300 proposals, and we whittled it down. But to be honest, we sort of knew all along. Your old friend Dave Parasek was involved even then.
Yeah.
We sort of knew all along Dark Horse wanted to be the winner.
Wow. Well, listen, us Mustang fans, I'm excited for a whole new generation, but now a whole new specialty model. And what went into that design, like that snout? Was it that was the thinking of you're breathing in fire? Like, what was the idea?
When we picked Dark Horse, we knew it wanted to be sinister, it wanted to be dark, it wanted to be, angry.
Yeah.
And then when you look at the front grille and those nostrils, by the way, those nostrils, you just stick your hand right back in there.
Holy cow.
And this is absolutely where we're pulling the dirty air.
Got it.
For the twin throttle body.
Oh, that's right.
So those are ducted, air's ducted right through those nostrils. So these are intentional and they're functional. The fact that we don't have a mesh there is just an indicative of, we don't want to constrain airflow, right?
Absolutely. I don't know if you caught what Ed just said. Dual airflow, so that's 2 air boxes with 2 throttle bodies. And it's making how much horsepower?
Let's go with 500.
Woo! All right, guys. Well, this is the Dark Horse Mustang. Say hello. Thank you to Ed and his team. Appreciate him. He's done a great job. And guys, hopefully it brings you to the channel. The Dark Horse is here. Let me know what you think. Comment below, because it never ends. Peace. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Oh.
Can you get a picture of my son as well?
Absolutely. Right, guys, check it out. This is the Dark Horse Mustang. This is the performance variant. This color is amazing. Just look at this, guys. I mean, there's a lot of people around here, but I want you to see. Look at the Brembos. You've got all the performance here. And what you have here, which is kind of crazy, which is cool, is an all-new variant. Look at this. All new. And it has a very aggressive, when I mean aggressive, look to it. So far, a lot of people are saying, I don't know about the front end. I'm a fan, especially with the Dark Horse. The lights, looks crazy. You got the grill. This color is insanity. So, spoiler, actually works really well. The rear end looks really good, really modern, really good. A little dusty. But then you can see a normal GT here. This looks really cool. And then there's the dash. There it is, the Dark Horse. Amazing. Stampede next. More content incoming, and we're gonna drive these. Oh, we got so much to do. Here's my dude, Vaughn getting inspiration. You got some stuff coming for the new S50 too, right?
Of course.
All right, RTR.
We got our lead designer, Lindsay,
Oh,
here.
shoot. Got some stuff, man. Check him out. You guys don't know who he is. He got out under the rock. Appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate it a lot,
you.
man. Thank you all.
Peace. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.